So here we are, spring day 1 of Terraria Don't Start. No way, moggles, what? Ah! Yes. Now, day 1 is really important, not only because it's the only day I have to prepare, but because I need to get wood. Pause. No, I'm not secretly a woody main, but this first day is the only day I get to use anything except Terraria items, and an axe is one luxury I will not have for a very long time. Okay, now I need to chop. And that's because in this world, some items like the pickaxe share skins directly from Terraria. And unless I have that one specific item, I cannot use any other related object. So all the wood and charcoal I gather now has to last me until I'm able to explore the caves and craft my own pickaxe. And as day 2 rolls around, we got all the wood, but now we need the food. Because we have exactly one more day until our hunger meter empties out and we start to starve to death. And actually, there's only about a handful of foods that are in both games, and only about 3 of them can be made this soon in the game. So now I need a frog pond, a pig village, and someone to teach me how to cook. That's gonna pain me. Wait, no, that's gonna make meatballs. Fuck! But thanks to the spring start, I'm able to cook up a froggle bunwich and extend my life expectancy for about another minute. Stop. And with a reliable food source, a nice little base, and also the fact that low sanity won't spawn shadow creatures, everything is looking pretty good. Wait, no shadow creatures? Am I cheating right now? Well, no. Actually, no shadow creatures and starting in spring are all due to the same thing. And that's the preset of this challenge, which is pretty much what this whole challenge is about. And you can try it too, because this is pretty easy. Okay, maybe not that easy. Pig! Now, normally I could just craft my own armor and a weapon to protect myself, but the problem is that I'm not allowed to use either one of these things, because the only items I can use for that come from fighting mobs or bosses. And to fight them, first I need those things. Well, actually there is one more thing. But to get this, I first need to explore the entire edge of the world, dodge frogs falling from the sky, excuse me young gentleman, make sure I don't starve to death, and most importantly, try not to die. And as I'm doing just that, a full moon rolls around, so I decide to go rescue little Glom Glom to join in on the adventures. But it was all a setup. But with the skin of my teeth, I'm barely able to make it out. But that could have ended really badly, so I need to hurry up and get that thing, because things are only gonna get harder. And with the proper equipment ready, I set up my boat and I'm off to look for the secret weapon. It's the Lunar Island, yes! And no, it's not the best food in the game laying around the beach, but with a bit of work, I can put together the lunar outer and craft my very own Terra Prisma. We can finally fight! Well, 20 of them, because these things break pretty fast. But now that we have the weapon, we just need the armor, and there's only one way to get it. Now, fighting the Eye of Terror with no armor is not the best idea, but I really don't have any other choice. However, the fight is not too bad, since he's pretty slow, and even if he hits us once, we have enough time to get back into the fight. Well, until stage 2. Wait, there's a stage 2? Yeah. This thing is a lot faster now, and if we get hit even once, we'll completely lose our balloon, and then it's only downhill from there. But with the power of West and the help from the Beefalo, we were finally able to come out on top. No way, we got him! And our prize is infinite armor. However, every prize has a price. Glomma! No! But there's no time to cry, because since we started in spring, that means that the hardest season in the game is now here. So I need to get some gears, nitrate, and blue gems. Okay, not blue gems then. So many red gems, dude. I don't need red gems. And since food is no longer an issue, we can finally go spelunking and see if we can craft that pickaxe I've been wanting since day 1. And after exploring a good part of the caves, I think I take back what I said about food not being a problem. However, the pickaxe isn't the only thing I need, because if you remember, I can't spawn my own shadow creatures, which I actually need to get me something really important. And the only other way to get it is in the caves from organically grown, grass-fed, free-range, glucose-free nightmare creatures. And after collecting some more essentials, I head into the ancient maze to look for my next victim. But our inventory is a bit full, and you probably noticed I don't have a backpack on, and that's because the Krampus sack is the only one thing I can use, which is also one of the rarest items in the game, so probably not getting that anytime soon, which means I have to go back up and leave all my stuff back in the surface to be able to carry more loot. And before I'm able to go back down to the caves to meet up with my old nemesis, the seasonal boss for autumn decides to come pay us a visit. There he is. which is actually a great news since I can make him get me all the wood I could possibly need, and I no longer need to make the pickaxe, although I will still make it because it's pretty cool. I just need to find something to eat first because I'm all out of sandwiches, and what better food to eat than unborn baby birds? However, this doesn't even look like Terraria to me, so I want to change that. And what better way to do this than to start collecting every single crossover item in the entire game. And so on day 49 with my pick and my axe, I clear out the ancient gas station and finally craft my pickaxe.
Now I can make the glorious pickaxe.
But of course, it doesn't end there because there is a lot of items I can still get. And actually, there's a couple of things I really want to get. But the first thing I need is to take care of an old friend. Now this fight is pretty easy because it's just a lot of precise timing and speed to not get hit at all. But with phase 2, yes, there is another phase 2, things change for the worst. And all it takes is one hit and all of this is over. Not to mention that now the only time I can hit him, shadow tentacles will spawn out of the ground and one-shot me as well. But finally we get it down and we can open up the chest.
Yes! Yeah!
Oh, no way. But remember how I said the Terra Prisma will break pretty easily? Well, after this fight, we're pretty much out of all of them. So I need to go back to the island to craft some more, but some mistakes were made.
Fuck.
Thankfully, I always carry my emergency raft with me, so I'm able to avoid having to spend another 100 days here. And now we've officially made it to winter, which is terrible.
If we start freezing, it's over. We're right here, we're right here, we're right here.
So now with only eggs until spring, I have to be very careful not to take any damage since eggs will heal you pretty much for nothing. But at the same time, I have bigger plans.
2 for 1 beefalo.
And while doing this, Deerclops decides to spawn in, and in the time I take to go make some food and come back, they were already gone.
Wait, did Deerclops despawn already?
Not that I can even use the loot anyways, so I just go back to putting together the pieces with Mama Beef and pick up some Easter eggs, but before I'm able to get the last piece together, Mama Beef was feeling a bit strange.
What the fuck? What is your problem, bro? Oh my god, this is an L.
So I had to take matters into my own hands.
This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck so bad.
And while going down to refuel my miner's hat, you won't believe what happened.
I just need a couple light bulbs, please.
No way! What? Yo! And after being assaulted by literally everything in the entire world,
Think I'm scared of you? You think you're better than me? F me, are you fucking serious, bro? Go f yourself. Shut the f up.
but I finally have the set piece together. But with the full moon out now, you know exactly what we have to do now.
Glamour, 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 glamour. Oh my god, bro! Are you
And after putting in some work,
Plantera, the clean sweeper, we got the top hat, we got the telltale heart, we got the 2 chests, we got the axe, fishing rod, the pickaxe, the hammer,
and making more food than I could possibly eat, on night 81, I can finally start the Shadow Pieces fight. So first, we have to take down the knight by baiting out the rook and bishop and then cornering it on its own. And once it's dead, the bishop is next.
There we go.
Since we have enough speed bonus, all we have to do is bait out the bishop, then immediately bait out the rook, and try to get in as many hits as we can until it tries attacking again. And once that one's dead, we finally get to the rook. With the rook, it's all about speed and timing. And there's no room for error.
Okay, that was close.
Because one single hit can destroy our mask and completely kill us. And to make it worse, with the sun setting, I can't even see this thing anymore. And the road I'm on is too far from the light when all of a sudden,
we got him! Oh my god! Oh my god!
But I'm not done yet. Because if this is Terraria, then we all know there is one fight I cannot avoid.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be good.
And trust me, I really tried to avoid it.
Why don't they mess him up?
But after countless nights of trying to have others do this fight for me, I need to take it into my own hands.
Oh my god, I hate this shit. I do not want to do this. Can you tell that I don't want to do this? Because I really do not want to do this.
So I separate them and start taking them on one by one, getting almost put down a couple of times. But with the help from the pantflu, we're now down to just one. And on night 95, one hit from death with one last pants loot hit.
Yes, 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 yes.
But this isn't even the final fight. Because before I die, I want to collect every single Terraria item in this game. And so I head back down to the cave to search for one last place to unlock the final Terraria armor.
I think you've missed me, haven't you?
But hey, watch this other video to see a free watermelon.